farm, and I'm happy to be here. I'm at Lowell Elementary School, and we are on the beautiful ancestral lands of the Coast Salish peoples, and I'm honored to serve you, so I'm excited to meet you all. Let's go in and look around at the garden and see what's happening and get excited about what's to come. Come on, follow me. So we have some fruit trees here, and they're in their dormant stage, so they'll bud soon and develop some leaves and fruit. So as you come over here, we have the gate to the garden. So the first thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is COVID safety. So I'm wearing 2 masks, and my camera person is wearing a mask, and I wanted to make sure that we emphasize wearing masks in the garden, because it is such a thin garden that there's not a lot of space to spread out. So we want to make sure that there's not a lot of people in the garden when we're in the garden, and we're all protected with our masks. And so the next stop I wanted to show you guys is this kale, and we planted it on last summer, so in August, and it's still going. It's still in the ground, ready to eat, so if you want to come by and pick a piece and taste it and feel it, I welcome you to do that. And so when we start planting for the new season, we'll probably keep these guys in and have them grow even more. So I'm going to take a garden nibble of the kale, and it's something that I really like personally, but if it's something that you haven't tried before, I invite you to take the adventure bite. So what's really important first is to make sure that we sanitize our hands before we take the garden nibble. So I have a bottle of the sanitizer that we keep in the shed. So if you come out here on your own and you can't get into the shed, please just bring your own hand sanitizer, or if someone's out here with you, like a teacher who can get into the shed, please have them get the sanitizer out of the shed. So I'll wash my hands a little bit, wash the front and back, and we're gonna pick just the one leaf that we're gonna try. So I'm gonna try this little guy here, and I'm gonna remove my mask and take the garden apple. That's really good and really crispy and fresh. Next thing I wanted to show you guys is this bed of garlic. And this had a different plant in it before, but we wanted to use the garlic as a cover crop to maintain and hold in the nutrients throughout the winter, so that when the rain and snow and ice come and break and get introduced to the soil, we don't want the nutrients to wash away. We want them to stay in the soil for the bed for the spring. And so the garlic will stay in until about July, but you guys can come in and see the garlic's progress and it growing. And so we also have the straw here to keep the soil warmer as an insulator for the garlic over the winter. And in addition to the straw, we also have other things covering the beds, like the cardboard and plastic, and it's really important to have these weighed down so that they don't blow all over the garden, and they keep the nutrients in the soil for the spring, and protect them from the rain and the water. And then the last thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is the raspberry bush. So if you guys were here in the the previous years, and even last year, you might have remembered this bush as really a lot of different branches, and so it's good each year to prune the raspberries so that we can invite new growth. And if you can see, there are little buds on the branches. So there are little buds on the branches that are going to be the new growth and the new branches, so that we'll have more fruit for the new season. And just keep an eye out for the changes that are to come. Myself and volunteers and my fellow food educators are going to come in and plant new things and change the garden around, so get excited to see different things happening in the garden. Thanks everyone for watching my video. Again, I'm Madeline. I'm the new AmeriCorps food educator at Lowell Elementary this year, and I'm excited to meet you all soon. Bye!